blessed with your presence today, XLR8hundred. I'm blessed with your presence today, San Martino.
I'm blessed with you asking me questions.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for joining me, honestly, and thank you for allowing me to interview you. So I have a few questions here. The first one I would like to ask you is, how long have you been making music?
It's been since 2017, so it's been 7 years.
Okay, come on. And who would you say are your musical inspirations?
I'd say my musical inspirations are the late XXXTentacion, Keep, and I'd say of older, like more classic rappers, I really like Lil Wayne, but I wouldn't say my music is lots like him. I like, the classics, Future, Young Thug, and like a lot of classic names.
So the legends, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense, definitely makes sense. And how would you describe the impact that creating music has had on your life?
I'd say it's definitely given me more confidence, more perspective with the struggles in music. Like I realized a lot of things are a lot harder than they might seem, but it teaches you real tenacity for something that like you really want.
Mm-hmm. And may I ask you, what are some of the struggles? Like, can you clarify on some of what you meant by some of the struggles in music?
Yeah, like I guess like in general in the music industry, like there's very like people are often taken advantage of, like scammers and stuff, like take advantage of people by promising like real like engagement, but just giving like fake bots. Like there's a lot of scamming and like fake like just fake glory and stuff like that. People putting on like a front and stuff, and people and young people chasing after it, but it not really being like a real thing.
Okay, I see. I had no idea. And besides that, what are the next steps that you would say you're most excited about in your career in general?
I would say probably like probably doing like a music video very soon, and probably trying to make ads with it.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. And for my next question, I wanted to ask you, what would you say is the thing that brings you most joy or creates the most optimism for you?
In music?
In general, in life.
In general?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd say just knowing that like the people that I love are doing well, and just being able to just do what I want and just express my truth in my life in that sense, and work on music too and stuff, even though it's not like necessarily the most pragmatic way to go about life and stuff. That's something I'm very thankful for too. And I'm thankful for all the awesome people around me.
Yeah. Of course, though, that's all very important for sure. And can I also ask you what success means for you?
For me, I'd say success for me is being able to achieve something like either something that you personally set as an objective could be a success, but on a greater level I think success could be like bringing value that's beyond yourself, like to those around you, more than just doing something to glorify yourself, like get people to just know about you just for the hell of it. Like it would be better to just have a message and just try to interact with the people who support your music and try to bring a certain positivity with it,
Yeah, I really like that answer. That's a very insightful answer. And can I ask you now, what are you most proud of in your life at the moment?
I would say the most proud of it, I guess it would actually be like the totality of my music creations, like just like 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 when I started making music, I was just like a normal person, just like, oh, music is cool, you know. So just the whole, like, looking at now, I have, I think, like 50, like, including stuff I recorded, like really a lot of songs. So like just thinking of that, and like sometimes it doesn't even feel like me. So I guess that's probably the thing I'm most proud of, is having been courageous with pursuing music and stuff, and continuing with it even when people weren't supporting, and just and making and learning how to make music like pretty much on my own, and yeah, through experience.
Oh, absolutely. You definitely have a lot to be proud of, that's for sure. So,
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. And now for my next question is, what do you find to be your greatest accomplishment?
My greatest accomplishment, let me see here. I think my greatest accomplishment wouldn't even maybe have to do with music, but I'd say it would maybe be just getting through like the first year of college and like passing the classes, because for me that was like super hard, and the fact that I even got through that like first year was like, like I found it was like, oh shit, like I think of it as like, you know, like the health science shit people say it's like hard, and I got through like some of it. So I see that as like an accomplishment, because it was hard, like music was more fun, you know?
No, definitely. I probably couldn't even get into the health science program, so that's definitely an accomplishment for sure, definitely. And oh, sorry, go for it.
Oh no, I just said like, no, I'm sure you'd be able to get there if you
No, I doubt it, but it's not like I want to go into it anyway, so, but thank you. And now, so my next set of questions is a bit different. It pertains about your whole life in general, but you can apply it to anything that you would like. So, what time of your life would you relive if you could? And would you do something differently? Why or why not?
A moment I would want to relive is probably, I would say maybe, sometimes I think like those first years of college, like, and when I first started making music and all that, because back then, like, I was so like unstable with all of it, like I didn't even know if I wanted to continue making music. I almost quit so many times, like, and um, and honestly, like, I would go back and just appreciate every moment more and enjoy it more and be more sure. Like, obviously you can't do that and everything, but in that hypothetical, like, I'd say those are some good key times that instead of feeling that inner chaos, I could have been more like just enjoying those key times, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And for my next question, I want to ask you, what are a few things that you wish you had more time for?
I would say definitely music still, like just like actually writing and recording, more specifically mixing. Like, even though I spend a lot of time on that, but I'm on writing and obviously spending time with my family and friends there, and just working on music in general. I feel like I always will feel like like the music specifically aspect of just recording and writing and experimenting, like I just want to do it more. Like,
Oh, for sure. Well, you're definitely making more time for it as you go along, so always good. Always good. Give yourself that chance. And I just have a few more questions for you. The next one is, what is the most difficult thing about your life right now?
I would say it's like overcoming like the mental obstacles, like in the middle of just all of it all together, you know, like whether it be like manifesting my dreams, or like, you know, going to work to get money, or just all of it sometimes like they becomes like an uphill like a mental obstacle sometimes, and I guess overcoming like the big demon in your head, I guess sometimes is probably like the hardest obstacle in the middle of it.
Yeah, 100%. Wow, it's a really, again, a very insightful answer. I really appreciate that answer. I relate to that too.
Well,
And
thank you.
of course, thank you. And my like third to last question is, what would you change about your life right now, and why/how?
Well, maybe I would want to just have a more of like a team surrounding me, surrounding my music, surrounding like, you know, like I would want to just maybe attract more people on the same like goal as me, and how I guess I could try to like reach out to people and stuff, but I guess sometimes I'm very comfortable in what I'm already in, and I'm very happy to be alone, but I know like as all the like advice and mentoring or people who've influenced me, and what I've always heard is, you know, like you need to have a team, like you can't do anything like alone, you know, and yeah, I feel like that would be helpful.
Of course, yeah, all in time. And do you think that, in the same sense of things, that you, like having a team would also be like a next step that you would be excited for as well, as mentioned in the beginning?
Is that like the next question? Like
No, it's just off
just
the
something
bat.
I'm excited for? Well, in some way, yeah. Like I'd be excited for it if someone told me that it was something I absolutely needed. But at the same time, I'd be even more excited if I like knew as a fact I could do it by myself. Which sometimes I feel like I can do stuff by myself, like get somewhere, but it's never the same as like, you know, putting multiple brains together for the same goal. You know what I mean?
I know 100% what you mean. 100%. And for one of my last questions is, was there a question that you would have liked me to ask during the interview that I didn't?
Well, no, not specifically there, but no, not specifically.
Okay, perfect. And if you um, could add another question, is there one that you would have added?
I would say like just for mine specifically. Well, I guess because it's for like a general interview, but like what draws you to your like passion specifically? Like what drew you to it in the beginning? I guess like that's the only one I think about.
And what would your answer be to that question?
I would say it was like just like seeing a lot of like people people, a lot of the people who I idolized or looked up to, or like were like rap artists and stuff, and I realized that it wasn't so far away, I guess, to like make music. It wasn't so like far-fetched. It was actually easier than I thought, and yeah, like it was just something that was original for me. It was fun, and it was I was evolving quickly, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for adding that, and thank you so much for letting me interview. I
Oh,
really
no, my
appreciate
pleasure,
it.
my pleasure. Thank
It's been
you
a pleasure
very much.
indeed, and we'll see each other very soon.